What's up everyone? So today we have the Yeezy 700 Bright Blues dropping on Yeezy Supply. We were able to run Dash and we were able to get a lot of checkouts with Dash. So I just wanted to make this video before the Yeezy Slide release, just so you guys can see my setup for Dash and also you guys can see how it performs, so you guys aren't really spooked out by if this setup works or if it doesn't work. I'm going to be showing the step-by-step process of setting it up. So yeah, let's get started. So first thing you want to do once you have Dash open is basically set up your auto solve. So you want to be able to link AYCD to Dash. If you guys don't know what AYCD is, it's basically a tool that you use to farm your Gmails. There's an extra feature on it that allows you to basically send your captchas from whatever bot you're using to AYCD. So it can be solved in their captcha harvesters, or it can be solved through the Gmails you have hosted there. But if you guys don't have AYCD, you guys can always go to aycd.io, which is right here. Basically, you guys can see their plans. The toolbox is $30 a month, but if you guys are in cook groups, you guys should be able to find it for a lot cheaper. I see some for $20 a month, some for even less, so you guys just have to be vigilant in order to get a better deal on the subscription for AYCD. In terms of the auto solve, that's pretty standard. Most groups do also have a discount on that. It's usually 20%. So instead of paying $10 a month, you also pay $8 a month. But if you're buying Yeezy Supply, AYCD is basically an essential need. So if you go into settings, you'll be able to see you have two options, either enable console or auto click captchas. So what you want to do is have auto click captchas on. Also link AYCD, so captcha source, you want to click AYCD. What goes in here is your access token, which you can find on your dashboard, and also right here, which is your bot API key, which you can also generate from your dashboard on AYCD's website. So once you've purchased the toolbox and also the auto solve, you'll be able to put both of those things in. If you guys don't know where to find them, all you guys have to do is log into your dashboard, and once you're in, all you have to go to is auto solve, and right here you can find your access token, and right here you can generate a new API key for whatever bot you're going to be using. So if you're using Dash, all you have to do is create a new access token for Dash, copy it, and then paste it into Dash. But that's the first step to set up. So next, what you want to do is import your proxies. So whatever proxies you want to be using, there's a place to put them in. So it's the proxy section. I recommend using ISPs on Yeezy Supply just because they've been working exceptionally well, way better than Resis. So if you guys are running Yeezy Supply on Dash, highly recommend ISPs. You'll get a lot more checkouts with them. So if you guys can get some this weekend, I would highly recommend getting some and making sure it's from a reputable source. You guys can always use the proxies I'm using, which is Space Proxies, Aurora Proxies, and also Scarlet Proxies. Their information is in the description down below. But if you guys have seen my last videos, you guys know how much I use them and how consistent they are for me. So if you guys want to pick up some good proxies and don't know where to find them, those are some options for you. So let's put in some random proxies. So let's put in some proxies, then name it ISPs, and then all I have to do is click save, and they are in my saved proxy list. So it's pretty simple, plain and easy. The only next part is basically to create your task and show you guys how to start your task. So if you go to create tasks, you're able to create as many tasks as you want. So for Dash, what you want to do to create your tasks is either find the SKU of your product. So let's say we were going after the Yeezy 700 Bright Blues. All we have to do is paste in the URL of where they can be found on Yeezy Supply, and Dash will pretty much do the rest of the work. Select store. It's Yeezy Supply, obviously. For sizing, I would recommend just clicking random, just so you have the highest chances of copying on each profile. In terms of profiles, you don't have to touch this. Quantity item limit, default is 1. You can leave this blank, but you can also put 1 right there. Proxy details, so let's say we're using ISPs. We're going to select the ISPs list. So last but not least, we're going to create the number of tasks we want. So for Yeezy Supply, we can run 3 profiles per proxy. So I would recommend loading about 335 proxies onto Dashe, just so you can run the max task, which is recommended 1,000 tasks. So in order to use all your profiles, what you want to do is click on the first one and also click on the last one while holding shift to highlight every single profile. Size, random, and this is the amount of, and this is the multiplier for the amount of tasks you want created. So let's say we have 100 accounts and we want to hit that 1,000 mark to basically get the most out of Dashe we can. So we're gonna put 10 right here, and it should generate us 1,000 tasks. It's not really gonna show you, but here are your tasks. I highly recommend running and starting your tasks about 2 to 3 minutes before the drop, just so all your tasks can be active and going and waiting in Splash ahead of time. A lot of people say start during the drop, but I usually start ahead of time, so that might be a factor on why I am hitting. So if you guys want to start early, you guys can, but I wouldn't recommend starting more than 5 minutes early. Just my opinion. So you guys can do whatever you want, experiment, figure out what works for you, because my situation, my setup might not be the same as yours in terms of computer and also specs. So yeah, besides that, let's see how this setup performed. So for this drop, I woke up pretty late. I woke up 12 minutes before the drop actually started, and I only had about 10 minutes to set up. So I ran to my desk, I set up, and I started my task 2 minutes before 9. So that got me into Splash as soon as possible, a little bit before. Most people say start your tasks when the sale goes live, but I've been starting before, and I've been seeing a lot more checkouts doing so. So if you guys want to take that approach, you guys can on Monday. So for Dashe, I couldn't really hear the checkout sounds. I don't know if there is checkout sounds, but I didn't hear any. So I had no idea when I was checking out. The only possible way for me to know was either to check the dashboard analytics or to go into my webhooks and see if I actually got a checkout. So looking back, I did get a checkout almost every 10 minutes, usually with 2 checkout intervals every 10 minutes. So we were able to get a good amount of pairs off of Dashe. We had about 11 checkouts, which was pretty good. The only thing was that we did get some ghost orders, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yeezy Supply did have 3D authentication, which meant profiles were getting checked more thoroughly, but it was causing a lot of people to get ghost orders and their orders not being processed at all. So a lot of people didn't even get charges or emails, but luckily we were able to come out with 6 pairs good to go. So I'm happy about that. I'm gonna be running the same setup for the slides on Monday. But if you guys have any questions on this setup, or if you have any questions at all, you guys can always comment down below, and I will try to answer your questions as soon as I can. But if it's really urgent, you guys can DM me on Twitter. So besides that, good luck on Monday. These are heavy hitters. You guys don't want to miss out on the Yeezy Slides. So I would prep as much as you can tomorrow and have a cookout on Monday. So I'll see you guys later in the next video. Peace.